Now we're gonna start with episode 1, and we're gonna go all the way to episode 6. And I'm not gonna worry too much about, trying to get the true ending or true Jedi or whatever that stuff is. I'm just gonna play it. Yeah. If you guys want to see me, get 100% in all of it, then too bad. We should skip all these. Alright. Here we go. Going to the Trade Federation. Have you guys played this before? Let me know in the comments below. I just want to see how many people have played this game. Yeah. Okay, what the heck. There we go. But yeah. I say I'm not gonna do it, but instinctually, or habitually rather, because habits are learned and instincts are born with. So, yeah, habitually, it's kind of rude how you're shooting me. Again, sometimes my nunchucks don't work the way they're supposed to. Hold on, let me get. No? Where are my nunchucks? Oh well. This is just how I'm gonna have to do it. Weird. But anyway. Ah, crap. Hold on. Hey, you missed. Oh, never mind. You did. Ow. Stop. Oh, that's the wrong button. But, yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah, not again. My nunchuck loves to not work. I did it. I'm the best Jedi. Alternate title. My nunchuck doesn't want to work. I don't know. Alright. So we're just gonna keep playing until I beat the whole thing. Right? Right. Although I do like getting money. Haha! Huh. I can't get that one yet. Actually, that one's pretty easy to get. when you're not stupid. The mini kit. See? But yeah, how many people have played this game before? Let me know in the comments below if you played this game before. I'm not gonna get the power-ups. You guys cheating? Okay, but still. Ow! Hello! Excuse you. That was unnecessarily stupid of you. How dare you? Ow! Hey! That was rude. Out of the way. God. Obi-Wan, get out of the way. Stop going in that direction. You're ruining the shot. Ow! Get out of the way, Obi. Fuck. Ow. Ow. But, yeah. Like I said in the intro, I didn't say it, but it said it in the intro, is that I like where are they? Yeah, I played this game growing up as a young child. When I was once young. They spawn out of nowhere. I don't get that. Alright, fine. Ow. Yay! Not C-3PO, but still the same type of droid. But again, almost. But oh yeah, that for game 1 is. I like playing this game sometimes when I'm bored or something like that. But yeah, this game memories. I keep repeating the same things over and over. Oh man. Yeah, this. Ow. I missed. Well, it probably shouldn't be there. Kaboom! Ooh. Never mind. I mean, it's sometimes good to get those power-ups, but it's not. Oh, okay. Cutscene time. Back when Star Wars made sense. Yay! Simulator. There we go. Yeah. And then you get this guy. And that's how you get that one. Come on. There you go. But I remember something back when my brother and I played this all the time. We would just we had this bit one time where we oh yeah. But yeah, we have this bit where one of us was R2D2 and ow! Rude? Yeah, we had one of us was R2D2 and we were on the Bespin level and we would the bit was, you know, please master, why can't I come back? But every time we try to say that, oh crap. What the fuck? Aha! Screw you, Jar Jar. I can jump. I can jump too. Alright. But yeah, and the reason why we did that is because we were on, one of us was on the ledge. Ow. And the ledge we're trying to fly back as R2D2 and one of us pushes the other one off. Damn. Ow! Rude? But yeah, it was just something fun that we did. Which was fun. But this isn't fun. Getting myrtleized by robodudes, whatever. I know they're called droids. I'm not stupid. I mean, I am, but. But yeah, this is a real fun thing that we did. This game was really fun growing up. If I get quiet, it's not because I'm You know, I don't have any commentary. It's just sometimes I get focused on the game. To a lot of things. But yeah, fine. Ow! But yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool. Ow. Ah, that wasn't cool. That was the opposite of cool. Well, anyway. Gonna jump in the water now. Also, we would make up dialogue, what what they were saying, quote unquote. But it's it was fun. It was fun to do. Yeah. Good, Georgia. Yeah. On to the next one. Yeah. Alright. But I don't know when I started watching Star Wars, but I knew I watched it for a very long time. And I always like the Jedi part in these games, because like they have a lightsaber and it's cool. Like every kid did. Every kid, when they get some kind of stick or something, they want to turn it into a lightsaber. Is just funny. I am Queen Amidala, but not really. Oh, those friends. Friendly peoples. But sometimes the gun people can be cool too. Eh. Okay. But get good, dummies. Ow! That was rude. Yeah. Words, they're fun to say. Sometimes I have no idea what to do say in the words. Just punch a droid. I'm not gonna do everything because I don't have free. I'm not playing it on free play. that one was easy to get. Sometimes they're really easy to get, and sometimes you have to come back and get them. Ow! Rude. Ow! They killed the queen! All at war! Well, not really. Because she's not the real queen. This is my decoy, bruh. Jedi! Slap the Jedi. That is interesting. I don't know. I just like destroying things. Just why not? It's not the Jedi way! Shut up, Anakin. Pretty sure he's a Star Trek veteran, though. Go, thank you. Yeah, this is a fun game. I should probably watch Star Wars again, like from beginning to end. Episode 1 to 6. Not 7 and 9. 7 through 9. Just those movies were terrible. They made no sense. It was just like, what is happening? It's like because Disney just doesn't care about Star Wars. That's just the main thing about it. They don't care about it. They care more about making money off of it instead of telling good stories. I've heard good things about Mandalorian, but I don't want to get my hopes up about that, and then all of a sudden it's like, uh-oh, it's not actually. Yeah, those movies are just garbage. If you like them, if anyone in the comments likes them, that's fine. I just don't. Because all it is cash grabs and terrible plot line, and it's just... And then the lightsaber choreography was terrible. Because they don't fight like they're disciplined. They fight like they're baseball bats. It's like what happened to good choreography? Now I can excuse it because Rey isn't that trained, and what's his face? Finn. He wasn't trained with a lightsaber as well. But come on. Kylo Ren was very much trained by Luke Skywalker, and yet he also swings it like a baseball bat. He doesn't treat it like a sword. He treats it like a club, which pisses me off about that. But pretty sure it pissed off a lot of fans. A lot of Star Wars fans who bought it, or who watched the movie and were like, "Yeah, this is not okay." Anyway, I can say what I want about it, but it's not gonna be, Yeah. This was always a challenge for me because I did not like this racing game thing. But once I got good at the game, I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool. The Tuscan Raiders. Or before they were called Tuscan Raiders, they were called Sand People. Kind of lazy when you think about it. I think you can get all the mini kits in the story mode here. But I don't know. I don't remember. I know there was one where you could get all the mini kits. Oh, shut up. I did better than a lot of people. I'm still alive. He's dead. Oh no, you can't. Okay. I just saw that up there. I was like, oh. Ow! Eh. Hey. I didn't get that? Why? Ow! That was not good. I'm catching up to you, boy. But yeah, the key is you have to go through these speed boosts. Or else you will not be able to catch up to him. And if you can't catch up to him, game over. You can't miss a single one. Except for the one on that ramp, because you can't get it. Oh boy. Alright. And then that last one. There we go. I'm winning now. Now, I just need to keep this until the end. Like an actual race. I kind of hated this. I think I said that before, but I hated this part of the game. Because it was really, really annoying. He had that in his pocket the whole time. Could have just. He had it the whole time. He could have just given it to them. Like, hey, here you go. Here's that money you wanted for this. Yeah, that's how you fix it. You smack it. Like how you fix every single thing that's clearly broken. uh, I might just end up playing episode 1 and then just calling it done after that. Because this has gone on for a while, so I might have to start wrapping this up. So, if you guys want me to play more of this, let me know in the comments below, so I can play more of it. Here we go. What always bugged me about Phantom Menace is that they put those shields up like it's some kind of super barrier, and then they just walk straight through it, and it's like, then what was the point of putting up that shield if they're just gonna go through it? Maybe it's like a life form thing. But I don't know. It was kind of dumb. Crap, hold on again. There we go. Anyway, hey, it's R2D2. Ah. Yeah, deflecting the bolts are pretty tricky. Ow! Hurt. You have to time it just right. And I know a lot of people know how to do it. If you didn't know how to do it, and you thought, I can't get past it, I don't know what I'm doing. And can't deflect the bullets like in the thing. It's like, again, I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do that, but at the same time, it's like, there might be people who just don't get it. And those people aren't dumb. They just, come on, get on here. Never mind, that's nuggy. But yeah, it's not that you're not good at it, it's just, reasons and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to talk and play this game at the same time because I'm very good at this game. Wanting to get focused real goodly. The focusing happens real good. So it gets hard for me to do commentary and also play the game. But it's not impossible because I have done it before. Back, But yeah, it's very. No, not you. Move out of the way. Move out of the way, the droid's coming through. I find it interesting that they when I watched Phantom Menace for the first time, I just find it interesting that they actually they actually built a C-3PO animatronic thing for the uh, for the movie, you know? Yikes. I got one heart left. Alright. I don't know why they don't let you, you know, you just like do like a forced meditation thing and then you heal from that. But anyway. Stop pressing the buttons. I don't know what I was trying to say, but anyway, on to the game, the rest of it. But ow, rude. But yeah, I think George Lucas had a good idea of ow, rude. Ow. Yeah, I forgot. There's enemies down there. Okay, I didn't get him. Never mind. I'll get him next time. Yeah. I recently got into this debate. Well, not really a debate. It's more of a some kid or person trying to be right about something, and I hate when people try to be right about things because it's like you don't want to have a conversation with me. You just want to scream and shout at me and tell me that I'm wrong and insult me and be like, you're so dumb, how can you not know this? And it's like, you know, because I don't care. But I got into this debate with someone whether or not, Obi-Wan was a good master, right? Well, actually, that was the poll on YouTube and stuff like that. But someone said that Anakin refused to follow the code, the Jedi code, and that was absolutely wrong because he did try to follow the code, but sometimes the code was wrong, and he knew that, and he was like, we are people who protect people in need. We provide, support. We provide, we care about people. We should care about these people. Very much like Qui-Gon does, or did, until he became a holy guy. Anyway, before he became pretty much dead. Wait, hold on. Aha! But yeah, you can get over here without, without Anakin. But yeah, they were saying that Anakin didn't refuse to do it, and I told them, yeah, that was the point, because the Jedi code was flawed, and they go, no, it's not, no, it wasn't, it was very much perfect, and you just didn't do it. And it's like, did you watch a different version of Star Wars or something? Because I'm pretty sure that's not what happened at all. He tried very hard to follow the code. He struggled with the Jedi way not because of, his mother and all that, but because the Jedi were expecting perfection from him and not actually caring about him as a person who, because, and they said that they didn't want to train him, but he became a Jedi anyway. It's like, well, Qui-Gon wanted him to be a Jedi, not Anakin himself. I'm pretty sure Anakin would have been like, yeah, I would like to be a Jedi. But, the Qui-Gon pushed very hard for Anakin to be trained by someone, whether it was Obi-Wan or himself, which was very different from. Hold on, my brain is still trying to bring this together. But yeah, he was so adamant on trying to tell me that the Jedi code was right and Anakin was just not. But that's not how it was. And George Lucas himself created the Jedi code. He created it to be flawed. He created it to be very flawed and very, there's problems with it. A lot of people didn't get it at first, but when they, dove deeper into Star Wars, they could see that. and they could see it very clearly with Clone Wars, because Dave Filoni was all, yeah, this is yeah, it was very much like he put together the pieces of the puzzle of what was uh, you know, he put the pieces together that wasn't clearly explained until and they made Ahsoka even criticize the Jedi too. The whole galaxy was pretty much like, Jedi, great, you're here. Very much playing politics, very much into only caring about the Chancellor or some kind of political this or that or whatever. Ahsoka called out all them out. They covered up they covered the, I don't know, they covered up the the reveal of the Sith, Return of the Sith, because they didn't want people to, freak out and go, oh my gosh, the Sith are back. Which was very wrong of them to do, because it's like, how could you just straight up, make them think that everything is fine? They also covered up a secret Force-sensitive prison that the Jedi put, Force-sensitive criminals in jail and all that. And Anakin was like, where did all these, people go? Where did all these criminals go? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, where'd they go? And he was like, I don't know what you're talking. And they were just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they even said, we're gonna cover this up. They covered to go through, and all that stuff. And it was like, holy crap. And the person was still wanting to say that the Jedi Code was the best. And also, they wanted control of the Senate to kick out Palpatine because they thought he wasn't going to give up his power until, even after, Grievous was killed. And even Yoda was like, this doesn't seem right. I don't know if we should do this. But we tried anyway. They played politics. They played into all the, basically the whole time the Jedi were just really, really terrible. course, and then there are some exceptions to some of the rules that they have and put in place. One of which was Mundi was allowed to have wives and get married and do all that stuff and reproduce. Because he was the only male. It's like there shouldn't be any exceptions. And it was just, and there were also some, there's also a lot of I'm trying to think while also play the game. But it's like, then there's also the cover up of what happened to Ahsoka when she was blamed for that crime. I don't remember what it was. I have to watch it again. But she was accused of a crime, and the Jedi basically turned their backs on her. And then when she proved her innocence, they're like, "Oh, hey, listen, Ahsoka, it's totally fine, right? We're cool, right? It was just a test anyway, and come on back." And Ahsoka was just like, "What the fuck? No, I'm not coming back after you purposely did this to me." And she left the order. Even when Tarkin was all, the Jedi aren't that great. And Anakin's all, what'd you say? It's like, they're not great. And Anakin's like, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Which is part of the reason why Anakin, quote unquote, refused to follow the code, because the code was flawed. That was the whole point of the whole thing, is that it was flawed. But, people are gonna be dumb and say dumb things. But, ow! But yeah, that was the point of prequels, was to show why the Jedi fell. The Jedi were these powerful, these strong individuals who could do anything with the Force and all that stuff. Yet, they completely disregarded, the truth, which was the Sith was back, and whole point of it was to show why the Jedi were unsuccessful. And also to show how Vader became Vader. Part of it was because he couldn't let go. It wasn't because it wasn't let go of Padme entirely. It was just let go of, losing her. Because that was what was on his mind. He wanted to save Padme, but he couldn't because he felt like he had to get stronger as a Jedi, but he couldn't because of reasons. Ow. That conversation was just like, what the heck? Because he was very wrong, but he didn't want to admit it because he didn't want to sully his pride. Ow! I sullied my life because I didn't know what to do. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're supposed to do. Nope. Alright. But yeah, I think after I kill Maul or defeat Maul, I'm gonna then stop. I'm gonna call it done, and then the video. Yeah. Now, don't kill me yet. You're not supposed to kill me yet. And there he goes, dead. But anyway. Why does Obi-Wan just shake his head like, ah, you dumbass, why did you get yourself killed? He just shakes his head like, ah, you complete dummy. You went and got yourself killed. How could you do that? You're a Jedi Master. But I know the reason why, but it's still funny to think about, But yeah, very very dumb. I had heard that the the Phantom Menace parade music was a think sped up version of the the Emperor's theme in uh, Return of the Jedi. I don't know how true that is, but you know, I think it's pretty interesting. But 5.4%. But yeah, so yeah, that's the Lego Star Wars, and yeah, thank you, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to stay up to date with my newest videos. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.